Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And today, I want to talk about something so special and very interesting: emotional gender based violence. Emotional gender based violence is whereby now two partners are living together, but someone is abused emotionally or psychologically, as you may call it. And in this way, we have three C's. And now, three C's will begin with the first one, whereby the first one is complaint. The second one is criticism, and third one is condemnation. If two partners are living together and now one partner is always complaining, that partner who is complaining, that one is the perpetrator. And the partner who is receiving, that one is the survivor. And at many times in these families or in the set up marriages, you will find that people will not realize they're undergoing this abuse. So they see it as normal. I have asked so many people. You find a patient or somebody unamuuliza, does your husband abuse you verbally? Unasikia siyo ni mambo ya kawaida. That one is not kawaida. No one is entitled to abuse you verbally. No one is entitled to physically assault you. No one is entitled to cause any harm, be it psychologically, physically, or anyhow. And now, let's start with complaint. Complaint, this is a person who is not happy in a relationship and will always complain about anything that you try. Unajituma, unaleta nini, you will always complain. Hata iona kitu kizuri chenye unafanya. Will never appreciate. These are people who doesn't appreciate in whatever you do. Unamnunulia nguo, unasikia hata ungenipatia tu pesa ni ninunue hiyo nguo mwenyewe. Ati nguo hapa imejikunja. Unaleta chakula kwa meza, unasikia kwamba hii chakula chumvi haijatosha. They will never appreciate. It's not that hawaoni something good. Their problem is they're not appreciating. They don't see growth. And if you're living with such a person, you will never reach to your destiny. Something has to be done immediately. Because this is a person who will drag you down, will affect you psychologically, and will make you not progress in your life. You need to get a counselor immediately and handle your marriage because it's going to affect you. And if it's a man, whoever is strong physically, they start with complaining, they will graduate and then end up physically abusing you. So let's take note about that. Number 2, criticism. Now, criticism is whereby now someone will always looking for the fault in whatever you do. In fault in a way that whatever you do, there is a bigger percentage of something good that you have done, but the smaller percentage, because we are all human beings and we must have errors or we are not perfect in whatever we do, they always look for that weakness. Okay? So, this person will always want to put you on the defensive side. This person want to undermine you. It's like he's correcting you, but the way he's correcting you is correcting you in a humiliative way. You will find, for example, you are in a house, two of you as couples, visitors come in, and then all of a sudden you will see your spouse or your partner talking about how you are unable to do something in your relationship. For example, utasikia kwamba sisi tumekaa kwa nyumba hata hatujaipikiwa chapati. My wife hata hajui kupika chapati. And then this man will speak before visitors. Something that he has to sit with you, look away on how to handle it, kufundishe ama kuonyeshe. They are there just to criticize you. They will always want to pin you. So in this relationship, this person is making you not to see something good in your life. If you are not strong enough, you will fail. and you feel like quitting. Now we have condemnation. Condemnation now here is the total disagreement. Unafanya kitu hiyo inaonekana na upuzi, hakuna chenye kinaonekana hata kizuri, hata heri ule mwingine anaona kwamba kuna kitu kizuri lakini hataki comment, lakini huyo naye anakudispute na kuweka off, hakuna kizuri chenye anaona in that relationship. And that one is very, very dangerous, because inamaanisha this person has no interest, he doesn't see any value in you na hana haja na wewe. At this point, if you feel so, you need to make decisions, and very clear decisions, because we are living in a dangerous relationship where we are being condemned. So when we cut across all this, don't be emotionally abused, because the moment you are being abused, it will graduate into physical violence. So we need to be very, very careful. We need to be very, very careful. Let's create happiness. Let's be people who appreciate. Let's be people who see something good. I can never be you, and you will never be me. But there's something that I'm good at, and there is something that you are good at. For us to live together in harmony, we need to appreciate one another and move together and enjoy our life happily. There is always a room for improvement, but if I'm here to support you and to hold your hand until you can do it, and then we move together. So, emotional gender-based violence is the worst form of violence, whereby people end up being stressed up. It leads into PTSD, it leads into anxiety, and even people end up committing suicide. Someone doesn't beat you physically or assault you sexually, but will undermine you, will affect the engine of your body, which is the brain, and then you will see yourself as useless in life. So emotional violence, be careful. Anyone who abuses you psychologically or emotionally, that's the person you need to watch out. That's the person you need to avoid at all costs. Think about your life. Everybody is so special in his or her own way. They say there's no way you can judge a fish by climbing a tree. We have our special way of handling things, and each and everyone is talented on his own or her own. We can do better in life. We can do better in our communities. Let's embrace one another. Let's avoid emotional gender-based violence. Thank you so much. Let's meet in our next episode. God bless you.